Do you find yourself reminiscing about the good old days of the Hulk versus Abomination? You know, about that match in the film that people absolutely hated and never placed in their top anything up until She-Hulk, and now it's a unsung masterpiece that nobody saw in the theaters? Well, if you've been looking for a rematch between the Hulk and Abomination, we might just get it in the MCU. Maybe. So this came from an interview that Tim Roth did with multiple outlets at this point, kind of talking about his return as Emil Blonsky, as Abomination, and what exactly the future holds in regards to his character and a potential rematch. And he talked about the fact that there are scenes that he shares with Mark Ruffalo, and that these scenes were honestly a little bit different than most people expect, especially due to the fact that they acknowledge the fact that this isn't the same actor as before, obviously referencing Mark Ruffalo not being Ed Norton. And Roth talks a little bit about the approach to the characters these days and how much each character has growth, and them kind of putting the fight from the Incredible Hulk behind them. And he says that despite everything that's gone on in the MCU, and despite the different direction of the characters, that no matter what, you still have that history behind their personal story, and that maybe their reunion will lead to something more. Now again, most people are taking this as a confirmation of a fight. Now to me, reading all these interviews and everything they've said, to me it just seems like he's talking about an actual reunion, like the characters meeting face to face. And when he says meeting face to face, I think he's literally talking about meeting, as in we get to see Bruce Banner and Emil come face to face and talk to each other for the first time since those events. Because to me, I never saw anything about the fight or even a hint towards it. Now maybe that will be the end result. Or maybe they're going to leave it off on building up World War Hulk and that entire thing, right? Like it's going to be a major factor. But again, we just don't really know what their plans are. But to me, it doesn't seem like they're teasing another brawl in Harlem or whatever. It seems like they're teasing these characters have grown and kind of come into their own now. Or maybe Abomination is putting on a face and he will actually attack them the moment we see him. Hence why he was saying that they were working in mocap suits. So, who really knows? I guess we'll find out by the end of the series, hopefully.